Doing a review today on the NIV Open Bible. This Bible came out some years back. It's been around for probably, I'm going to say, 40 years or maybe a little bit more, somewhere around 30 to 40 years. Not for sure how long it's exactly been around, but it's been around a while. I've had this Bible. I had it years ago. I had a copy of it that I got the genuine leather copy in the New King James Version, but what I didn't like about it, it was the font size was so small, I had trouble reading it, especially if it wasn't in the perfect lighting condition. But this one is, it's an upgrade. They've done this by Thomas Nelson, so they've done it actually good. It is the 9-point font. I'm going to say the other one was somewhere around maybe 7.5, so I do have a copy of that one there, and that would be this one here, which I had this year. This is one I was telling you about, had a long time ago. This is Open Bible. So if you see here, this one here is a little thicker than that particular model there. So this is a good Bible here. So the 9-point font, comfort print is the perfect size. It's excellent for reading. So this is a great Bible here. This is a Bible that I highly recommend, especially it's a benefit to all Christians. But if a new Christian, someone had asked me about a month ago, which Bible would I recommend for a new Christian? And the two Bibles I recommended was the Open Bible and the Life Application Bible. ESV is a good study Bible, but I don't think that Bible is really geared for a new believer. It has so much information in it, it may seem a bit overwhelming, but this will guide a new Christian through, and a person that's been saved a while. It's a great benefit to them also, because it's going to teach you basically a lot of teachings from a theological bit, so you can be rooted and grounded and build your life with Christ on a solid foundation. And it has here, so it's got here how to study the Bible is in the very front. And so many times with new Christians, we give them a Bible and say, this is how you read the Bible. Give them the Bible and say, just start reading it. And it's just like giving a kid a car and say, figure it out on your own. So with this one, it walks through. It's got some real important things that will help the new Christian in their walk with God, okay? And it's got here, how to study the Bible, the scarlet thread of redemption, the harmony of gospel, the prophecies of the Messiah fulfilled by Christ, the miracles of Jesus Christ, the parables of Jesus Christ, teachings and illustrations of Christ, guide to Christian workers. So that will help you, how a new Christian learn how to lead someone to the Lord. A 1-year reading plan and full color maps. Easy to navigate. Comes with the nice sleeve here. So this is the hardback edition here. I actually picked this up on Amazon for $17.49. Now you can go up to the brown genuine leather. That one retails on Amazon for $134. The leather soft comes in at $29. This index leather soft is at $38.99. So you do have some options here. But whatever you choose, I believe you'd be really satisfied with this particular Bible here. Does come with one double-sided satin ribbon, real nice ribbon here. So this is a hardback, and it is Smite sewn. Was surprised that it is Smite sewn, but this is a great Bible here. Everyone needs to have at least one copy of this here in their study library somewhere. And it's out here, welcome to the Open Bible. It's got a presentation. Let me just show you the presentation page there. So that is the presentation page there. So it goes here and goes to the very front here. Welcome to the Open Bible. So it explains the Open Bible and how to utilize it and how to get the most out of this particular Bible here. And it's got a contents, and it's got a preface to the NIV and how to study the Bible. That is a great article there. So many people don't know how to study the Bible here. So this will give a new Christian person that's been saved for a while but never really understand the concept of study. This will give you a good, solid foundation here, and it'll walk you through. It's kind of like a chain reference in a way of walking you different articles on how to study the Bible. It's got here the Bible discovers tells about the Bible, tells about here how to begin with a reading plan, how to start with prayer. It just walks you throughout the Bible here. The new birth explains about what it means to be saved. understanding what salvation is and what the new believer has in Christ, and the person that's been saved, they get a good solid foundation of understanding the biblical truths. The better you understand the truth, you can more accurately share those truths with someone and lead someone on the road of redemption and where they can be saved. And it's your Bible study by verses. So this has the cross reference at the bottom here. So it's just got a lot of articles on here. Interpretation, the Christian Guide to the New Life here. So that is a very valuable tool there, the Christian Guide to the New Life. And it just walks through and it's got articles. So when you see this here and it says go to a certain page, that's going to direct you to an article there. So it says here, and it will just walk you down. You don't have to go back to the front. Once you start on the first one, it's going to walk you through all the way to the next article there. Nice, real nice layout there. Beginning the new life, growing in the new life. And it just guides you through those different articles in here. And one of the most valuable things, it does have a topical index in this Bible here. What that topical index does, it's got several thousand articles in here. So you just go through here and it gives actually kind of like a chain reference in a way, a Thompson Chain Bible with what's in the back of there. This is in the front here. So it gives you different, you can look up a name or subject on prayer, anything here, adversaries, advocate in Christ. So if you see here, you can see where it has everything in it, directs you to that particular verse that you would need to help you grow in your walk with God. I mean, it is loaded here just on the articles alone. So those articles there take up about that much of the Bible there. So I'm going to say that's about 100 pages of articles, give or take. I didn't count them up here. And it does have an introduction at the beginning of every single book in the Bible. There's an introduction on there. The book of Genesis, the author of Genesis, we know that to be Moses. The time of Genesis. The Christ in Genesis. So you can see it'll walk you through every book in the Bible. It's going to tell you how you can identify references to Christ in every book in the Bible. The keys to Genesis, the survey of Genesis. And it has a real thorough, real good outline in this particular Bible here. Great outline here. And that's the very first article in here, the unity of the Trinity there. So you can see that there, and it'll just guide you. Once you get to the end of that article there, it's going to guide you to the next article. After that there, it'll guide you to the very next article there. So that article ends on there. So another article there. So it'll give you the page number at the bottom where it says here, turn to Deuteronomy 6:4, the essential of the Christian home. So it guides you through different articles one by one there. And I mean, you could just spend a lot of time in this Bible growing and walking with God and just learning things to help you grow in your walk here. So this is an easy to read Bible. Nice white paper there. 9-point comfort print. It's easy to read here. Can't say enough about how easy this Bible is to read here. And I don't have the greatest eyesight, but this Bible here is easy to read here. That's what I love a lot about this Bible here. So we'll just skip over to the New Testament here. And it is a red letter here, so and at the very back of this Bible here, once you get past the book of Revelation here, it's got some great study helps in this Bible here. like your normal table of weights and measurements here. The harmony of the gospel, how the gospels connect together, and how the same teachers you could find in different gospels, Matthew, Luke, and John, and how they all interleaked and grow together. So you can see how they're all connected together to help you study out where it's talking about the same thing in another gospel, and you can bring that all together and get a good understanding of what the Bible teaches here. It's got the Jewish calendar here. Teachings and illustrations of Christ. And that's 3 pages on the teachings and everything, every subject that Christ taught about here. Self-control, self-deception, self-denial, self-exaltation, self-examination, selfishness, self-righteousness, and it goes on and on. And I'm just so glad that they came out with the comfort print. I just can't say that enough here. Prophets of the Messiah fulfilled in Christ there. All the prophets that's in the Old Testament that Christ fulfilled. And there's about 6 pages of those there. And the parables of Jesus, all the parables that Jesus taught, they're all right there. The miracles of Jesus. The laws of the Bible. Between the New Testament. It tells you what's going on with the nation of Israel in between I think it's about 300-400 years between the Old and the New Testament. So it lets you know what was going on with the nation of Israel at that time there. And the scarlet thread of redemption. So that just teach about God's plan from the very beginning of redeeming mankind. The creation and the fall. From the 7th day of Eden to the call of Abraham. So it goes through several articles and it's got here a guide to the Christian worker here. So this will give you questions and give you information on how to lead someone, how to go out and witness, and how to handle objections that they may have. So it has all the information in here where you can learn how to be a soul winner. That's what we all call to do, win the lost to Christ. And it's got here prayers of the Bible. And it's got a nice NIV concordance in the back here, and it's 230, page 239. So this is Parables NIV concordance here. So that there is a real large concordance. It's 239 pages in the concordance. So that is a good concordance in the back of this Bible here. Has the nice Thomas Nelson maps here. So Thomas Nelson does a great deal on the maps there. Doesn't have any blank pages at notes, but it just got 3 where you can put some additional notes that you may like in the back of this here. So highly recommend this Bible here. I recommend getting your copy of this particular Bible here. It does comes in the NIV. This is the NIV, comes in the King James, and it also comes in the New King James. I'm not for sure if it comes in any other translations. If you know if it comes in any other translations, just leave a comment here. So appreciate everybody taking time to watch this to the end. I appreciate all my subscribers that subscribe to my channels. If this benefits you, leave a comment, click the like button, and may you have a blessed day in the Lord.